Hi my friends, this is Orion Silverstar. I must apologise for this video being a little bit shaky, but I'm recording from my phone camera, as I do have a camera on my computer that records the computer screen. However, even though it picks up my voice, it doesn't pick up the sound of the devices that I've got on my computer at the moment, so I think I might have to put an external speaker on the computer, which is not charged at the moment, so I'll be doing the video this way. In this video I want to talk about a particular software, and I'm going to take it for a test run and run you through it, see how we go. And also I just want to thank those that have come to this video and watched it, and those that are new to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. Please click like and share with others. Also leave a comment, as your comments are important to me and they help me to decide whether you like the video or not, or if whether I'll make another one. So let's get into it. The software I'm going to be using is called the Ghostbox Mega VBE, which is put out by Van Brakel Entertainment. That's what VBE stands for. It's the Ghostbox Mega. It's also a joint project with PSI, and also Ghosts Inc. is also in the credits. Before I go into this piece of software, which I've had some good results with, by the way, I first want to tell you about something, and that is whenever you're doing a recording with a ghost box or a radio sweep or something like that, it's always good to have a notepad and a pen with you at the time, because if you do that, then when you hear the words coming through, it helps to jot them down. If they're just single words coming rather than sentences, or if they're not direct responses, jot the words down on a bit of paper, and then later what I do is go through them, and when you jot them down in order. That's how you hear them. And you may find that one word after another actually makes a sentence when you go through it later, because when you're actually listening to it live, you don't actually realise that they might be making a sentence one word after another, even though it's not a direct sentence that's coming through. It's coming through like one word at a time. And another thing I look for is words that relate to other words, which I believe is directly from spirit. That's important to take notice of. Also, words that tend to repeat themselves is another thing to pay attention to as well. So that's why it helps to have a pad and a pen handy to take down every single word that you hear, even if it means nothing, and even if it's not a direct response. As I say, it could mean something when you go through it later on, following those steps that I've just told you. It doesn't matter what you record it in. You may want to record it in your dream journal. You may want to record it in your book of shadows, which covers all magical and spiritual work that you do. But just jot down the words and record the session. Put down the date and the day, what time of the day it is, and things like that. That's always helpful as well. So you can compare that to other times of the day. You may want to do a session to see the difference, if there's a difference in results. Anyway, let's look at this program now. As you can see down here, this is the up and down volume, which will show here. And on this gauge, if it's up high, it'll be like it is now. It's down low, it'll go down there. It's also there's the on and off button. So if you push on this one, this will turn the software program off altogether. This is a reset one. This is the play by default. This one's reverb sound, and then it's got a robotic voice as well, and then you can reset it. because you can click those both going at the same time if you like, and then you can't click it off, so you have to reset it to do it again. Up here it's got static. I'll use the cursor. Up here it's got static, which is for the screen here, and it'll show static on the screen. This one's water. It'll show water on the screen. Let me just show you. There's the static, and as you can see, the static's coming through there now. Click it off, and then the other one is water, so it just shows water patterns coming through there like that. So that's what that one is. Okay, I might just leave that running for now because it looks pretty good. It's also got up the top here a question mark, and I presume it's to go to the Facebook group of the developer, VBE Entertainment, but when I click on it, it takes me to and it takes me to a broken page, so that needs to be fixed. So Van Brakel Entertainment has to fix that. It just goes to a broken link. It doesn't work. Down here you can see that there's a clock. You can see that it's got an inverted pentagram in it, which is the pentagram of Baphomet. It's got VBE, Van Brakel Entertainment, and it's a clock. As you can see, a clock face, like a watch face. It's got the date here, it's the 23rd. Over here it's got the month. It's the 3rd March. It is, so that's what's recorded there. Down the bottom here, it's got cutout rate, and you can have it down really slow. So each of these buttons here are different sound recordings. From 1 to 6, I believe the recordings were done by Ghosts Inc. And from 7 to 12, I believe, are done by PSI. And from 13 to 18, these sound recordings are done by Van Brakel Entertainment. You can have it on auto, so it just randomly goes through whichever one, or you can have it like I have, where it goes from one to the next, to the next, to the next. If you got it, the cutout rate very slow, it'll go through this slowly, so you'll hear more of the recorded program sounds. And if you pick it up like this, the plus, it'll make it go faster through each one. I have the rate at 100, so it goes through really fast, and you don't really hear much, but every now and again you'll hear a word or a sentence. That makes it better for me, because if I've got it running slower, then it sounds like a lot of just jumbled words coming through all at once, and it's hard to know what is from spirit and what's not. If it's running really, really fast, then every now and again the words will come through, and that is an indication, because it's going fast and yet it still sends words through. It's an indication that's directly from spirit, and that way I've had direct responses. So that's just how I like to have the setting. Another thing I want to talk about before I actually go into doing a session is I often talk quite a bit first before I actually go into a session. One thing I want to say, I never do a session without feeling the energies of spirit around me, and that's with any I.T.C session. I never do a session without feeling them around me first. I've got to feel the energies around me first and the spirits around me, and then I'll do a session. They'll give me different indications that they want to talk to me, communicate with me. It might be a ringing in one ear suddenly, which I have quite regularly. It might be a voice within my head or outside of my head. It might be, there's many ways in which they try to get my attention. It might be a breeze go past my face. I've had that quite a few times. It might be a scent of perfume or some other smell that I'm picking up. These things also is a way they communicate with me. As I say, I'm a medium, and they're some of my mediumship abilities that I have that I don't know how everyone else does it. I'm sure some people just use this in a hope to hear something. With me, because I'm a medium, I never do a session unless I can actually feel the presence of the spirits around me, other than my guides and entities that I work with on a daily basis. So, getting back to what I was talking about, and that is I like to talk quite a bit first before I do a session. That way it gives those spirits time to find me, because not all spirits around can see me at the time that I do the recording. Like right now, some of them can't see me but hear me. So that gives time for my guides to find them and lead them to me, or for them to follow my voice. And I often say, follow my voice to where my voice is and you'll find me. So this is why I give a bit of time at the start to talk, and I talk and call on my guides for protection, the spirit team that I work with, and the ancient ones for protection and other things to help me with the spirits that come through, to help lead them to where they're supposed to go if they're lost, or if they're trapped, or if they feel imprisoned and not free, particularly if they're earthbound souls. Let me continue. So I'm going to start it now, and let's see how we go with this one. It's just, as I say, it's just a trial, and I've just explained what I usually do when I do a session. I've just told you about it. I'm not actually going to do it. So now I'm going to press play, and I might ask a few questions and see what happens. So that's set at 50, rate 50. But as I say, I put it up to 100 because it's a lot better up at 100. I'll leave it there. Testing. Yes, I'm just testing. Is there anyone who wishes to communicate with me? Can you tell me your name, please? Yo. Can you tell me your name? Yes, my name is Orion. What is your name? What was that? Was that Casper? You're trying to be a bit funny there. Casper, are you a friendly ghost? Has anyone got a message for me or someone else that I may know? Sorry, I missed that. Was that you can't see me? Tom. Did you say... Hello, Tom. Download video. What video do you want me to download? You want me to download a video? You're lost? Alright, ask my guides to show you where to go, that they may help you. What video did you want me to download? Or are you talking about this video that I'm making? I'm going to upload it so people can see this recording. How will it be on Earth? Yes, we're on the Earth. Forgive our dead name. You are dead, but you're not dead as in you may have thought you were going to be dead. Because you're still a living entity. You're still a living spirit. A spiritual being. Anything else you want to tell me? Alright, I'm going to leave it there. Alright, and that's how it goes. And as you can see there, I got some messages come through, and some of them are quite interesting and some were direct messages, some weren't so. And as I say, even though they might not be direct responses to your questions, it helps to write down those words as well, for the very reason I explained at the start of this video. Alright, good peoples, thanks for watching this video, and I hope you'll be around to see my next video, and I hope you found this video very enjoyable. Please share with others and have a wonderful day. Bye for now, this is Orion.